Hey, it's Michael Davis here from Speaking CPR with your daily dose of speaking wisdom. Actually, this is going to be a 5-day dose of wisdom. It all centers around one of the most common questions I get about speaking, and that is, Michael, how do I get rid of my nerves? I understand the purpose of the question, but it's the wrong kind of question. You don't want to get rid of nerves. Some of the best speakers in the world, in fact, most of the great presenters I know, not just speakers, but actors, comedians, they get very nervous before they give a presentation. And this is actually a good sign because it means that they care. My feeling is if you don't have nerves before you give a presentation, you don't care. And that's not good. Audiences pick up on that lack of energy. Nerves are just energy. Now, I know there are some common solutions that people offer that I think are far too generic. One of the most popular ones I hear is, when you feel those butterflies in your stomach, make them fly in formation. Well, that sounds good. It sounds very motivational, but what does that mean? It doesn't mean anything to me. How do I make them fly in formation? So that's the purpose of these next 4 or 5 days of wisdom. What I'm about to share with you is probably the worst pun I've ever created. But it works. And here's what it is. The next time you feel anxious or scared about speaking, or in other words, if you feel chicken, employ the PEEP principle, P-E-E-P. The first letter P in PEEP stands for preparation. By far, this is the most important tool you can use to control your nerves. When I say preparation, what do I mean? There are several steps to this. Number one, you've got to write your presentation out. Now, I know some people say, oh, I can wing it, I know my material. That's great, I'm sure you do. But if you want to have a memorable presentation that sticks with the audience, then you need to write it down. Now, in its first form, it will be a mess. In fact, one of my coaches, Craig Valentine, says a message is a mess with age. Get the messy part out on paper. Write out every thought you have about your topic. Then put it into some kind of order. Use a foundational concept, support that concept with supporting stories, analogies, statistics, then determine how you're going to open and conclude. Write that out. Then go practice. Preparation is all about practice and rehearsal. Then get feedback. Employ the feedback which you think is relevant to your talk. Make those changes, go out and practice again. Do this over and over and over again.